down there then.
So sorry.
Why can't I hear the...
Are you 6?
7.
Oh, you're supposed to be way up
Yeah, I
there.
know.
7? I was down there too.
Holy.
Go ahead if you're 4. Well, you're behind us.
We're on the same sheet, I think, right? Yeah, thanks. So it's fine.
This is 5. Yeah. You can walk around down here.
Yeah, this is great.
Our piper, Mark Getty, everyone. Throw it back, come on.
If you need an assistant right here. All right. Yay.
Thank you to the St. Paul Curling Club for hosting this, and thank you everyone for playing. These are 6N games, and let's go.
Extra hands? What's the rules on extra hands?
Do you know of the molecule?
Welcome, everybody, to the Lupus Spiel 2022 at the St. Paul Curling Club in the Jim Dexter Memorial Arena. I've been practicing that for the whole week because we have a new piece of information to share. So today I'm Chris Lisney. I'm here with Keith, right?
Yes,
Peterson, sir. KP.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, Adam's best friend.
Yeah, top 10.
And we have Adam Height and Matt, Curling Matt. What's your last name, Matt? Yeah, it just blanked out of my head. I'm getting old. So.
You don't look any older than you did when I saw you tonight first.
Yeah. So we're covering Sheet 5 today, which is Paul Pustovar's team versus Megan Muise's team. Muise? We've got those guys mic'd up here. I think they were kind of surprised to be mic'd up.
Sean, good curling. Good curling. Alice, good curling. Good curling. Hi, Kenley
Who
Johnson.
exactly is Mike?
Morgan. a good game. Scott, have a good game. Hi. Good curling.
Who is Megan?
No, who was Mike Dunn?
Oh, so on our sheet, it's Paul Pustovar,
Can we
their
slide out?
skip, and Jenna Lee Johnson. And then on Morgan's team, it's Morgan and then Sean.
Okay, perfect.
From left to right here on sheet 1, it's Gates versus Westberg. Sheet 2 is Far Below versus Tyre. Sheet 3 is Solon versus Bono. Sheet 4 is Muirhead versus Regan Burr, the organizer. Sheet 6 is Martin versus Pete Stolt. Sheet 7 is Runin versus Larway, and sheet 8 is Hackner versus Marine Stolt. Although I didn't see Richie.
I don't see him.
Oh,
either.
it looks like John Benton is playing in his stead.
It's a slow process here.
They're underway on sheet 7.
Yeah, they're not
All right, so
they're not taking any time off. They're
quarters
getting
over
right
there.
after it.
They always just have money laying around.
They're in a hurry to get to the end of the game.
Yes.
No.
What is happening after the game tonight?
So he's playing third.
I think that there's just going to be some drinking.
Oh,
I'm lead. She's second.
that's obviously why
And
they're
Larry is
hurrying.
playing
Yeah.
third. We'll decide afterwards. Larry has got it. Is that okay?
Well, I'm here. I'm not sure how long I'm going to talk, but I'll talk.
I don't ever care.
I can gab.
I'm a Gamma Sweet Burst.
And they're underway on sheet 1 as well.
All right, let's go out of here.
2 and 3. So here we go.
There's like no
We
room behind
are
the hats
off.
at all.
But our sheet 5 is not yet underway, so that'll happen shortly, I'm sure.
Let's have a good time. I don't know.
Welcome to all you St. Paul Curling Club members and non-members that might be listening in.
Okay. Something crazy, or if you wanted to.
And we have our first fall on the ice, unfortunately. Sheet 3 doesn't look, nothing with the head. I just want to make sure you know that, but it does look maybe a leg injury, perhaps. That's very
Rules figured out and everything.
unfortunate. She looks okay, but definitely something with her leg, I think. Hopefully she'll be all right here real soon. St. Paul's own Chris Clausen is on our featured sheet tonight.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Sweep it, sweep,
Wait a minute, yep.
sweep. Keep going.
Got some
All right, that's good.
team on the first sheet there with some
Leave it short.
silly hats on.
Okay.
I don't know if they're moose or what, but they've got 4 of them. And here's action on our sheet 5. Yellow has the hammer.
Oh, it's perfect.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's really a good
I'll
guard.
take 2 right.
Fantastic guard. Yeah.
So red shot first. Looks like they have a pretty tight guard up there. A couple of feet from the center line. Yellow just threw a high corner guard. Same side.
I'm like,
Here comes red's second shot.
Yep, hurry all the way, hurry. Hurry.
Sweepers are on it. Looks to be coming down near the first one.
All right, that's right.
It is. Looks like it might
Same
have a
weight.
little bump. Nope, just almost almost a freeze. It's almost a side freeze there for that one.
Was your regular weekend off?
Comes Yellow's second.
Yeah, that was.
Congratulations for the gold medal.
I thought I had a little
And you
extra
don't
on it,
play?
but I'm not sure. All right.
I think they're trying to bring it underneath the 2 red guards. Doesn't look like it's going to make it, though. Bumped one of those red guards into the top of the house.
That
And
cuts really hard.
That's fairly well guarded
Once
by,
it gets across the hog, it really goes.
by the yellow that just hit
All right,
it
he's got the
and
broom out there even farther.
the other red.
So, yeah. So he's just inside the 12 out there.
Right now it looks like red.
Just draw it under.
Seconds first shot. Looks like they're going to
I know.
try to just do a
Like just
draw
sliding
down
to
towards
the other end. I
4
was
foot.
like, easy.
Looks to be a little short.
That's all right.
And perhaps it was a little narrow too. That one just barely crosses the hog, and it's over the same territory as Yellow's high corner there.
All right.
Chris should be back here momentarily.
All right, I'm back.
Perfect.
Although now I can't hear myself.
I don't think I can hear myself either at all.
1 second. Just working out the little kinks.
Yeah. Little ones, big ones, no big deal. All right, well, so here's Yellow coming in with their 3rd shot. They are trying to come underneath as well. Looks to be a pretty good shot here. And it is. It just
Nice shot, Alice.
curls underneath
bump it
the
a
red,
little
but it is about
Sure, here.
3/4 open, so
We're just coming behind it.
looks like red is going to be maybe shooting to come down below that one, even though it's sticking out. They want to, I think, use it as a guard and come below it around the tee line. Probably want to be touching, for sure want to be touching, but hopefully full 8 would be, that would be a tough shot. Oh, something happened. It's really far
Let it curl.
inside. I don't know if it picked something or just a misrelease. That rock is not really going to be in play. Nope, won't make the hog. All right. So now we have it's a big break for Yellow. They're sitting 1. They have the hammer and they have this next shot. So they're going to try to do the same shot Red just tried or attempted.
Well, I can hear you now.
You can hear me now? Oh, I can hear me now.
It's really loud. All right.
No. That's why everybody, for courtesy, they're kind of big about that. There's just no room.
Oh. Well, I missed.
All right, draw under. Do you have a side preference?
They were short on that. So it just
Yep, just draw
bit of
under.
a
Put it
log
on the
jam.
pile.
Bit of a log jam up
Oh,
on
no, we can
one of the
go.
top corners there, but looks like they're going to go for the same shot here. Everyone's trying to be the first one in.
Wind is good. Probably back house. Whoa.
It's,
Yeah, I think we're back house. Nope, can't go. It'll be you if anybody.
That's better. That's better. Okay. So Red's shot looks like it to be a little deep here. Yeah, that went through. So both teams seem to be having difficulty here getting their draw weight down. A lot short, and then that one, the first one that was long. So we'll see if Team Yellow can be the first one to figure it out here. looks to be a little deep as well. Yep, same shot.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere in between us would be perfect.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Okay, here comes red. I believe this is the 5th straight attempt to curl underneath the guard to at about the tee line. So,
Where do you want?
and none of them have ended up in the house.
Do you want it?
Get it over. I
And this
guess.
one isn't either.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I didn't want to
This one ended
That's
up
good.
something out of you.
Well,
lost its
that's blocked
handle,
already.
and
All
it's
right.
halfway down right on the center line, halfway between the hog and the top of the house, right in the middle. So now, the team that does get down there should have plenty of cover if they can make it happen. Okay, in yellow, looks like they snuck one down there.
All right.
I don't know if it's biting the 4, but it's definitely full 8.
What about there?
Below the tee, but a fine shot by Chris Clausen. And so they are the first ones underneath. And it's probably a foot or so deeper than he wanted. He probably didn't want it below the tee line, but still, considering 6 or 5 straight shots.
Yeah, so you're
Went
talking hog to
long.
hog or you're talking back?
No,
To here to there, 340 was through the house. Mine were 359 to the front.
okay.
So 355, this track is probably warm, so
Yeah.
I like 60 probably.
Okay,
Like, how much less ice am I gonna have?
because you just draw around is what.
Yep.
you do.
My rotation, so. Probably.
Weight is up a little bit, 53. Whoa! $53.
Probably about a 70 now.
Like, I think this is pretty pleasant for me. 4.5.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough spot, though.
So if there's an 8 foot back here,
We should either do a
Yeah,
takeout or a
okay.
shot.
you got it dialed in now.
Yeah, if they don't
We can
guard
run
it.
our own red back. We'll see it. We'll see where they go.
Because I can.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Nice seeing you. With this top 8 even is totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's it.
Well, I just have to get behind that red one a little bit.
All right, well, have a good time.
You don't have
Yeah,
to
we've been at it
get
for-
by the guard. Cold foot is good because it curls over.
I'm back.
That one looks a little tight there.
We're almost back. I'm back. Chris is trying to get back. We're having,
Technical difficulties.
well, yeah.
Oh, now I can hear myself.
And maybe he's back.
That's weird.
2 Canadian shots at the same time. They came out of the hack at the same time. On the 5th and 6th sheet.
All right, I'm gonna pay attention now. I think, except Adam's looking at me.
It probably is because you look like Chewbacca right now.
Funny thing, I was called Chewbacca the other day.
Oh, wow.
No, I wasn't. So catch me up on what's
Yeah.
going on here.
So,
Who's red?
yes. Who is
Put it right there
red?
and
Red
We gotta
is
get under the guard.
team,
and
is it
then,
Muise, do we
you know,
say?
Yep,
fine.
Muise
We're
is
doing
red.
a lot, so we're okay.
Oh,
And Pustovar is yeah,
yellow, I
is
believe.
yellow.
Yeah. So,
And who has the hammer?
yellow
bit lighter
has a
than
hammer.
All right.
And right now they are sitting, well, they're actually, oh, that red one's, which one am I looking at there?
Oh, yeah. You're wrong.
That's the
KP,
wrong one.
you're
It's-
wrong.
What's that?
Pustovar is red.
But opposite side, sorry. Anyway,
It's all right.
yeah, yellow is sitting 3,
62.
and they have the hammer. So this is a pretty important shot right here from red.
Line's good.
So funny story about the Morgan Muise's team. So
Okay.
Scott Clausen, manager, is playing on that team, and I told him, I'm like, oh, I'm going to mic people up. And he said, well, you're not miking me up. And he said, you're not miking up Morgan because we both just had a bourbon. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Give me a bourbon and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, but we've got Morgan set up.
Well, that's not good.
Right. And by the way, Chris was the first one. Chris Clausen was the first one.
Scott Clausen.
I mean, sorry, the other Clausen, Scott. He was the first one to get the rock underneath into the house after 5 straight misses. So so he started the good news here for yellow.
I hope that he knows how to curl this ice. Because if he doesn't, he's not doing his job right.
That's well. I'll agree with you there.
Well, all they got to do is come around.
I guess they're going to have a little heavy draw here, kind of a light takeout weight. And that will, if he's successful and sticks around, good chance at 4 here for yellow, and I'm not sure if there's another stone left. I believe this is the last stone. So they're sitting, red is sitting 1, but it's very
Tenuous.
Yeah, it's tenuous at best. But it looks like this shot might be a little wide. They may have gotten away with it.
It's a sweeper error. We'll call it a sweeper error. Gonna push that in the pros.
Oh, yep. And it did go by, flashed, and red is going to end up stealing 1, and that is a very fortunate end
All right,
for
one
red.
cross, yay.
So 1-0. I think Adam said he was going to go get us some bourbons.
Yeah. I don't think he knows how to pour a bourbon.
Well, he can just bring the bottle.
Yeah, that's right. Out of the locker. He's probably got something in his locker that'd be better than bourbon.
You know what? Should I tell you? I have something in my car. I might have a little Irish whiskey stocked away somewhere. Maybe I'll get that at halftime.
My hair was kind of messy.
Nah. By the way, if we did not say it, did we say it? 6 ends?
6 end game, yeah. So Jenna Lee's playing lead. She says she's never played lead before. Or she never plays lead. So Jenna Lee is playing lead on team Pustovar, and Jana Olsen and Larry Outhwaite. I could never get his name. I didn't actually talk to him.
Outhwaite.
Outhwaite. Maybe he's got it on the back of his jersey.
Wow.
They're on Pustovar Team Red, and then on Morgan's team is Alice Mim, Sean Pease, and Scott Clausen.
That last name reminded me of another last name. Bobcat?
Goldwythe? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Goldwaite?
Gulfweight. That's who's out there. He died,
But
though.
he
He's
did.
dead.
He's not out there.
All right, so let's see if we can figure out the colors on the other sheets. This is a challenge. So on sheet 4, it is Regan's team is in the red. So Regan Burr. So that would make what's Eve's color?
That would make her yellow.
That's right, yellow. That's a friendly color.
It
red.
is.
Yeah,
It
if
is.
you're into that insights thing.
Well, but what about McDonald's? It's like they're advertising 2 colors, the red and yellow.
So it looks like red is sitting 1.
Yeah, for sure. On sheet 4, yes.
Yeah.
Something I've always wondered about is since we have a red target in our club, I mean, not all clubs maybe, but why also red rocks? Something about that doesn't seem... Why do they use like green and yellow? Or, just because the red will get red on red. That's all.
It's because of color blindness.
Oh, is it? So, yeah. Well, go on with that.
Yeah, that's a good observation because I can't even see that red rock.
Well,
right
it's
there.
always, especially on the other end of the sheet, it gets difficult. So anyway, I think green and yellow would be the two obvious colors.
I gotta say, I think green rocks would be kind of weird.
Well, it depends on which shade of green are we talking here. I'm not talking forest green.
Thank you.
I think lime would be good because these yellows are lemon.
But in Mexico, they don't have lemons, so then you couldn't have curling there.
All right, you're a rock, so you're closest to the rock.
You throw hack weight? Hack weight?
Board weight. So make it just hit the backboard. Okay. That weight, because he wants you to chip that yellow one out and roll to
Yeah,
the
Kevin
side.
Martin on sheet
So
6
throw
here.
it hard enough to hit the backboard.
Oh yeah, versus Pete Stolt,
Yeah.
president of the St. Paul Curling Club.
There you
that's
go.
in the Jim Dexter Memorial Arena.
Yep. That's right. Thank you for bringing that up, too.
Yeah,
First ever broadcast.
it is.
With the new
It's
name.
the inaugural, and it was kind of
Board.
what do they call that? An S show at the beginning. Really's calmed down though.
Only me, only me. just
Really's
me.
calmed down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's heavy.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa.
and wide.
And red.
Yep. Yeah, you can't. Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
It's back. It's back. It's not going to stick around. So, quick update here on sheet 5.
Well, it's pretty close on the overhead.
Yeah,
Just right there is good.
pretty tight
It looks like Morgan thinks that yellow is in, but it might be worth a
based on the
measure.
call of the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, very close. Both of them have a
Oh,
rock.
looks a little heavy to me, but I'm never good at that.
It definitely is heavy.
Where to go now?
Scott comes down the ice with his patented
Tap. Tap it in.
He told me that he uses that. That's actually how he times the rock because he's got
Seconds.
He's got really good rhythm, and so he taps it, and then he knows based on that the speed of the rock. So
sorry, I
you
don't
can't
mind.
lie. He did everything right there.
Well, I find that interesting, let's say. Keeps time with tapping his broom.
Yeah. When I first learned to curl, the guy that I curled with said the pace of walk was his method.
Oh,
And that seems like a pretty good method. Like at least if you walk at the same pace.
yeah? What about a good old handy stopwatch?
Yeah, that's kind of like cheating. That's like fishing with forward-looking sonar. Kind of. No. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, that's another good way. I agree.
Well, but it all depends on if you're doing it accurately, properly.
All right, I finally have it. I have the chat up, so if anybody chats up,
Line scan.
Oh, nice.
Yep,
we have
yep,
220 people.
We gotta
Listening in right now?
Yep. There's some sort of meeting going on. Oh, we've got an emergency.
Another.
on
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it looks like another person fell. This time on sheet 2.
sheet 2. You know, in my first Lupus Spiel, I fell.
Oh,
I was curling with Maureen, and I fell, and I broke my toe.
how did that happen?
Oh, that's
I was
tough.
drinking too much.
Well,
and then
but
I went out curling.
But the toe, I don't understand how that would
It's the worst one you can hear.
happen.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a pause here
Yeah.
while we figure out the. Although. We could, while that's going on, we could get an update here on the Kevin Martin, Pete Stolt.
Yeah.
So Martin is in. He's got the red rocks. He's sitting 2, and he
Yeah, still is.
still sitting 2. Oh. Okay, now we're officially stopped. because everybody stopped.
Right. So I was wondering if they were going to.
Yeah, looks like a pretty serious. So we'll take a break here, and we'll come back when things are resolved. we back?
I think so.
All right.
Okay, they're taking off the injured player right now off a 2. He's okay.
Walking off,
He's
though.
okay. He's walking off, but the EMS was called and they're helping him off. Yeah. That's a great sign, obviously. So everybody's getting started back up here, at least in sheets 5 through 8. 1 through 4, I'm sure will be pretty soon. Well, he's in good spirits. He's walking. Maybe it's a arm thing or who knows. But it was great. A couple people from sprung into action when he fell. That not from his sheet, but it looked like there were definitely a couple people here that have some good medical knowledge. So that probably helped things out too.
Yeah, and Scott was there too.
Okay.
I saw Regan. I knew something was up because Regan came over and grabbed manager Scott, and he was like, "Hey, I'm playing here."
Yeah. How many jobs? I mean, how many hats can a man wear?
Oh.
You know?
And then Craig Icemaker's coming over to do a little quick maintenance on the.
I don't see. Yeah, I wonder. He's got to do a little.
If someone
shave
was
job.
lying on the ice for a while, it's going
Yep.
to be a problem.
Yep. Yep. Divots and whatnot in the ice. That's is that Farbelow's on that rink, right? Or on that? Yeah, he is. Mike.
My cheat sheet's covered up by cocktails.
Well, yeah, Team Farbelow versus. I don't know if it's Tire or Tire.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, no. Have that removed.
Yeah, Adam brought his bottle of Everclear over.
Yeah. So what is this? 170.
But I'd asked him to bring that because I use it to clean the microphones.
Oh, 90. Yeah, 190 proof. Yeah.
All right, so Scott is throwing third.
Yeah, he is. He is. And this looks a little heavy, but it might get a little bump. Yeah, it's a good shot.
All right, you got another chance.
So yellow's sitting 3 at this point.
He just wants to draw.
Pretty similar to how the first end was looking at this point. So we'll see if yellow can come back and get at least a deuce here, which is what their goal is.
We gotta go back to first and little break there.
Pustovar has a jacket over here for the auction.
Nice.
Just draw it under. Go hard.
I think Pustovar's mic is off.
I haven't heard him. Anyway, Red's last attempt came up short, it appears. It's right in the center line, halfway from the hog to the house. Essentially,
Which is great for yellow.
Exactly. It's covering up 2 of yellows. And now a yellow is shooting again.
Hurry hard!
Chris appears he's trying to come through, but
Scott.
I keep calling him Chris. Thank you, because you're Chris.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
We look similar, though.
Well,
We have similar mentality.
You have a similar voice. You both wear glasses.
Yes. We both have hair.
You're both in your 50s.
Yep. Thank you for that.
All right, so there's 3. We gotta get one.
I've got about 8 months
We
left.
haven't played this way yet.
What?
I'll probably make us take.
Well, we're going to call that a miss by Chris, Scott Claus.
Oh shoot! It broke before I thought.
Oh, I'm trying to.
Come off this one. We'll come back here.
Oh.
Come out there would be perfect.
Chris must be figuring something
Sorry
out here
about
on
there. Just
on
draw
the
away
board.
then.
Yeah, normally when I mic people, these two will be one team, this two will be
Draw
another
away.
team.
Draw in there.
But I think that I have it.
If you hit the top yellow, it'll tick over toward the center one.
Was that Pustovar right there? Okay.
I think it's going to be okay for us to not archive this first match. We'll just consider it a trial run. I mean, we had like 30-minute break in them. I guess you could edit that out.
Yeah, edit that out, send it my way. I need this for my resume.
Okay, you're hired.
Red's coming down. Looks Skip's first shot for Red. Pustovar. Trying to do a hit, but it looks, yeah, he's going to bump. He's going to crash against the yellow guard. Not much doing there. And then one of the Reds is now.
Was he trying to clear that out?
No. He came down with a heavy draw weight to come into the yellow that's on the other side of the floor. Because they don't have hammer. So I doubt he'd be trying to clear that out.
My rocks are curling probably 2 feet less than everyone else's out there, so I think that should be fine for. Yeah.
It's got to be super fun to be a third in this type of event.
Yeah.
Because you get to actually converse with a celebrity skip.
Yeah, and get like advice and hear how they talk about it.
I'm only puffing because I swept that down.
I know, they're putting me to work on this sheet, too.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so yellow is set for their first Skip's rock. Or Skip's first rock. My guess is they're probably just going to try to come down around maybe to the 8-foot and just guard those two. Make it difficult. Make Red come down and just try to clean house. There's not much more Red can do if this shot is executed.
Yeah, gotta go.
They don't want this to over curl, but I don't think they're going to have a whole lot to say about it either.
Sorry.
Yeah. Curled a little more than they expected, so it did not guard their open rock. So, decision time for Red. Probably come down and do a hit and roll, and they could be potentially sitting one after the roll. That's the goal anyway. It's their last shot. He definitely doesn't want to hit and stick. He'll be wide open, and then yellow can come down with a hit for 4. So, for 3.
Oh, sorry.
Get rid of the one on the 4-foot. 4 weight, take out.
All sheets back in action now, Chris.
That's a good thing. So Paul's first or last shot?
It is.
Board weight!
He wants to hit this yellow that's almost touching the button, but he doesn't want to stick. He wants to roll one way or the other.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to try to roll a little bit to the outside. It might be too much, and it is too much, and it's going to roll out. So he did half the job on that shot. He got rid of the yellow, but now it's wide open for yellow to come down on a draw for 3.
Yeah, she seemed to have her draw weight. She had said like hers is curling more than others.
Less. 2 feet less. She was thinking that's why her last shot, it curled more than she was expecting. I think, but that should help this shot. They probably took several more inches to make sure they get down here and not crash on a guard. And here comes the shot. Chris, take it away. Well, the line looks really good. It's all about the weight now.
Yeah, and they're doing like a
It looks
stop and start. Just has to get by that top, and it'll be good.
Yeah, and then not and then not get into the red, that's perfect.
All right, nice end, you guys. Nice end.
So there it is, 3 for yellow. Take a 3-1 lead after 2 in the 6-end match.
That's the longest first 2 ends, right?
Yeah.
Big break.
But it looks like the injured person is going to be okay, so that's the best. That's what counts. You know, on that first sheet, those are the juniors, aren't they?
Yep.
Like
Gunsel.
Yeah.
It's got Carl Ball.
I can take this.
They're wearing the goofy hats.
Yeah, they got 2 of the 4 youngsters there, it looks like.
And is that the their skip is or not? That's the Trevor Bonneau jersey, the kind of pride Northern Ontario Moose jersey.
Oh, is that what that is?
I think so.
Okay.
The weight was low. Maybe we want nobody to come back. If the weight's high, then we want her to
So
go.
we've got
Nobody for me on
we
that.
have skips here from all over the world, kind of.
We don't have any from Russia.
I didn't say every country.
Yeah, we have them from Canada.
I had to get my cell phone.
We have them from Wisconsin.
Okay, that's another country. Yeah, that's all over the world. Yeah. How about
Scotland?
Scotland.
Scotland.
Scotland Yard is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah,
my
we
cell
do.
phone Now, so we're good.
Right in.
Have you ever been to Scotland?
I have not. I would love to go. I like their beverage.
They have one beverage.
Yeah. Yeah. They have a couple of varieties. They
Free, all the way.
have single malt, and then they
Come on,
have
bring
a
it in.
blend version. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Nice weight, good shot.
Yeah, it's a very nice draw underneath.
Yeah.
Got a little bit far on the outside, so it's kind of out exposed. But
All right, well, that's the right weight.
Looks like they might be choosing to just come down to it. A lot of curl on this ice. If that's going to make it all the way down there. Oh, yeah, look at that coming. Jeez.
You got it. You got it. Keep going. Keep going.
That.
nice.
That-
Nice sweep.
Great shot.
It is a great shot. That's about, I don't know, I'm going to go out on a limb and say 7 feet plus of curl.
You're crazy.
Well, you know,
Yeah, it was a lot, for
call it
sure.
like I see it.
Yeah, she had it way out there.
Is further out than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Looks heavy. All right, hurry now, hurry. Hurry.
He had very urgently said, "Whoa, it looks heavy," and then
Hurry,
And
all
then,
the way.
right, and they did it
because it
perfectly.
started moving, right?
Yeah, exactly. That is a good shot. That's a really good shot.
That was a good call too.
Yep. Yeah, once it about
That's fine.
8 feet from that hog line, it starts zooming to the left.
Their shot, though, right?
Line kid. Yeah. There it goes. It's curling now.
Yeah, it's, that's. Look at that thing go.
Keep it coming.
Boy, both skips have figured out that line. Like they're just going right to that
guard
spot.
out of there?
Yeah. Which is interesting because it's their last time on this track and won.
Just draw.
They
T-line draw.
were coming the opposite direction and nobody could figure out the line for 6 shots. So So I think both Skip said, let's go play the other side of the ice this
Yeah.
time.
It's way out there, and the sweepers are both on it.
Yeah.
She kind of had a wobbly delivery, so.
And then there it comes.
But they got it, Drew, right down there.
Yeah, it's open, but
Well, just
look at
wait.
that.
Give it some time.
you know what? You're absolutely right. It's only half open, if that.
So with a 6-end game, you don't have a lot of time if you fall behind a little. So
Very good
it
point.
seems like it'd be more urgent.
Yeah, they're almost halfway done with this game.
There it goes.
Well,
Rolling now.
7th straight shot in the same exact
Oh,
Yep.
you guys.
place,
Right here.
essentially.
Right on the corner.
They got
Beautiful wing. Really
Yeah.
nice shot.
a pretty good shot.
So that was from the right edge of the 8-foot
Yep.
to the
Same
middle
way.
of the 8-foot
Just
on
bump
the
it
other
back a
side.
little.
Yeah, so you're probably right. 6, 7.
Backboard.
Yeah, T-line, like a T-line plus, a little bit of plus.
A lot of contemplation on sheet 5 right now for their third end at the end of their third end. Or sheet 6, I should say. Sorry. We're on 5. Someone was out way outside. Just a bit outside.
That's a major league call right there.
And it was a little deep. Went through.
Yep. So this is in the middle of the 12-foot ring. That's
Yeah, it's well. I'm guessing she wants this to end up pretty close to that center line to guard that yellow, and it will curl. But this looks a little heavy to
Lots of
guard.
line.
But we'll see. May lose its handle.
they seem like they've been heavy, but then they seem to slow down on this line when it catches the curl.
Great shot.
Well, actually, and you know what? That turns out rather well. And maybe that was the call. I'm not sure, but he's basically frozen. So on his own yellow. So there's some room there. There's definitely a potential double, but it looks like it's pretty safe. We'll see right now though, because
Roll it down.
going after it.
You gotta go.
Hey, hey,
Yeah,
Sweep.
they want him on it. They're too late, I think.
hey.
His call was "Hey," which makes it sound like, well,
Yeah, hey isn't the preferred nomenclature for sweep. But
I think that
I thought you said clean.
I think he can
Sweep.
say
I
whatever
thought
he
it
wants.
was
I
sweep.
think he's got the pedigree.
All right.
no, that's very
But that's
true.
what they were just talking about,
Oh, that hey means sweep?
I guess. Yeah. It's also a style of drink, right? Haymaker? No, is that a drink? No, it's a football play. Haymaker?
It's a boxing. The
It's a
haymaker.
boxing? Oh yeah, that's right.
It's a blow, it's a punch.
A haymaker.
Now,
So Scott Clausen, manager of the St. Paul Curl Club, is about to throw a haymaker,
yes, he is.
and it's coming down.
And it looks like it's going to be a pretty successful one at that.
Yep, you got to keep it straight. Got to
Yeah,
keep
they
it straight.
needed to curl. They should
They
have.
get it out of there.
The thing
and
is,
he piles it right over there.
I mean, so yeah, it worked. I'm surprised they weren't sweeping that the whole way, knowing this ice is going to curl even on a takeout. But that was pretty lightweight.
I don't know why they don't just have him be the celebrity skip.
You know what? I think next year
Yeah.
that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to choose a
Curl on
celebrity
that one.
skip, would you choose Scott or Craig, the ice maker?
Gosh, that's a tough call.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm going to go with
Or
Scott.
yellow and then just
And why?
roll it under.
Because if something should happen to the ice, and if Craig was skipping,
Oh, they're gonna
Scott could not fix it. So we need the celebrity guy to be a guy that
Oh, it's
that
good,
doesn't have to clean the ice. That was a good shot.
good try, but
And it wasn't bad because they're now yellow's only sitting one.
Well,
And
that's a little interesting.
they could go for the red. That's
Over
they
there?
could go for that red a little bit, but ew. That's counting number 2.
so just back to the more
yeah.
important topic
Of
I
celebrity
would,
skips?
I would pick Craig.
Yeah,
over
why?
Scott.
We froze on this.
Because I think Craig is cuter, and I like I like curling with.
We got this.
Cuteness?
No.
We got this.
Well, he is
Nah.
cuter, but
Well,
No, he's-
I mean, if I knew that was going to be part of the
he does. He gives.
The what?
He's Craig. I like both Scott and Craig, but and I would curl with either one,
Yeah.
just to be politically correct. But Craig's cool to curl with because he talks about like the timing of the ice and like it's the technical aspect, which I think is really interesting.
well, curling with him.
Yeah.
Sure,
No
sure.
deeper
But to
than,
watch from his vantage point,
Oh.
we're not going to get that.
like
Yeah. Well,
right in front of the
Sorry
one
to
we have, like
poke a hole in your
nose
theory
on
there.
nose
That's
would
right.
be perfect.
but the question
if
was,
it's gonna
who would you
overcurl,
want
be
to
nice
curl
if it's
with
light.
Okay.
as a
Oh.
celebrity skip?
Or just light and guard it
Are
perfectly.
you sure that was the question?
So one of those.
I don't know. I am
try
in
to give you
charge, so
something to
yes.
work with.
I'm going to go ahead and say that was the question, and I'll give you the nod. Although we could have them fight it out. Okay, so we're back at the 5th sheet, and we are in the Skips Rocks here. Right now, yellow sitting 1 and yellow shooting. They're gonna
Over and off.
They're throwing a guard.
A high guard.
Yeah, pretty high guard.
Oh,
And it might, this is going to overcurl too, and leave their shot rock wide open.
holy.
Yeah, It's hard to trust the ice because I don't think she's used to having it curl that much.
Here.
Here,
Yeah, in this game. Because like pro ice curls a ton,
Yeah,
right?
it looks like this one is, but
Like
I-
arena, like
Yellow over there, too.
professional arena ice, like it's like
But,
curls a
yeah.
lot.
is that, I don't know, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay.
okay.
So it's known like an Olympic ice sheet is going to curl more than
Yeah,
a regular.
generally.
Okay.
I mean, I think that they have to deal with a lot more, and then they have to like handle, like they change the rotation.
Take that
And they
one
do
out.
things like that to
Don't
kind of
forward
like,
weight, take that out.
like to handle the curl and yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think that that's like one of the reasons why, in order to get really good at that level, you have to play, you have to play nationals, you have to play things to get the experience of curling on that kind of championship level ice.
That makes sense. Which I certainly don't have.
No, I only curl here because
Yeah.
as soon as I go to Blaine every once in a while, and I can't get a rock to go where I want it to go, so I'm like, just curl here.
Hurry, hurry!
All right, so red coming
Well,
down.
hey, we know what that means.
This is the last. Oh no, they have the hammer. So this is Red's first stone from the skip, and it's a successful one at that.
He's got a whole pile of them on
And-
the right too, eh?
Yeah, Red. So now
He's
now,
2, 3, and 4, right?
Well, he's 1 for sure,
All right.
and 2 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. What am I thinking? I don't know how to count.
Hey, Scott Serbennick. I know it's Steve. Steve Serbennick here, ladies and gentlemen. Another curling club
Are you
member.
sure it's not Chris or Bennett?
And I see. I've been calling.
There is a Chris Clausen. I don't
Right.
know if I know Chris Clausen.
Yeah, you don't know Chris?
I maybe I know him. I might know him as Chris, but not as Chris Clausen.
Well, cousins.
Oh,
They are cousins.
he
and
is
then
a hell of a quarterback.
for.
But the five it really curls is
Cousins? Isn't Cousins our
But if you're
quarterback?
going up weight,
No, we just have
Oh
one.
yeah,
curl
our
down.
quarterback. Yes, you're right.
go pretty straight. That's how she missed the one in the first
Oh, yeah.
because it didn't curl.
Best pants got to be on sheet 7. I mean, I'm not sure there's anybody even close.
I like the black and white.
Where?
On our sheet.
Oh yeah, those
are pretty good.
Those are pretty good too. Wow, that's one of those things where you look at it for the other picture to come out when you just stare at it.
Yeah, but don't stare too long because that's creepy.
Bob.
To stare at somebody's pants for that long.
Yeah, that would be creepy. Well, so yellow had a chance there, and then skips. That's their final shot there. And as of right now, well, red still has their final shot, but it looks like red is sitting 1.
Yep.
And it looks like they have a potential for 4.
Yeah, if they can knock those 2 in the back out, right?
Yep.
No, they got to get this one out. I don't know how they can get that one out.
I don't think they have to get that one out. I don't think they
to sit 4.
Yeah, because if they just knock
right.
those 2 down, and if they are able to stick around, but unlikely 4, more likely a 3.
So if they hit that one out in the back cleanly, they're at least a 3.
Exactly.
If they stick, they've got 4.
Yeah.
Big turn of events. I wonder if this team can handle the pressure.
Oh, what? You know what? You're right. They don't have to get that back one out. They just have to get that. They just have to get the one that's in the full 8 out, and that should be good for 4. Hit and stick.
So the one on the right is.
It's not a non-factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a hit and stick should be for 4 for red. And here it comes. Pustovar delivers.
Hurry.
They're calling him on it. Sweep. It looks pretty good coming down.
Whoa!
Looks really good. Looks really good. Yep. And that should do it. Looks like 4, Chris. What do you think?
Sorry.
It's a big end.
Yep. Well, they needed that.
Yeah. They just. So it was 3-1. Now 5-3 red. Apparently it was only 3 points. I don't understand that. What did we miss?
1 + 4 is 5.
Oh nope, she's changing it. they had bad math.
Oh no, they're going back.
You're going. No, they're there. Yes, it's 4. God.
You were correct all along. You know what you're doing. You're a professional.
Nice shot.
Hey, do you know if we can people chime in on that, or is
No.
it not? It's okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Apparently the technical squad turned the chat off because there was
Spamage.
spam.
Well, who wants to spam this channel? What's that gonna do for him?
Look at this guy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's back on.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of viewers. We lost them with all the technical difficulties, and then our banter caused some to get away, and then the outage. So don't expect a lot of chat. If somebody chats, I will be really impressed.
I'm not expecting a lot. I'm just expecting 1 chat.
All right.
One of you out there has to say something in the chat.
All right, so we're in the 4th end.
Yep.
Pustovar is up 5-3. Do you know anything about these celebrity skips?
You know, not too much. I mean, a little about Eve, a little bit about Kevin.
I meant ours, the ones that we're watching.
Oh, ours? You know what? I do not. Nothing specific, really. How about yourself?
Throw some more spin on it or something.
Well, let's do a little Wikipedia on it.
I agree.
Who would you like to do first?
Pustovar, because that name is pretty cool.
Not usually that much.
Pustovar.
Yeah,
He's
the
not
rocks
in.
are a lot of it. I mean, we saw.
Then
He is. I know. I looked it up earlier.
Oh.
I just can't. I can't type on my phone.
And let the record show we do have 1 pair of Zubas on the ice tonight. And it's not Craig. It's not Jim Craig.
All right. So Paul Pustovar,
Yep.
born December 17th, 1951 in Chisholm.
Okay.
I think that's where Carl Ball is from. Chisholm. He's over on sheet 1.
Okay.
But he might be from Hibbing. I get that confused, and he gets mad at me.
Either way.
He was born in Chisholm, but he's a curler from Hibbing.
Okay.
He is one of the most prolific curlers in the United States,
Wow.
with over 30 years of experience. He's got 2 bronze medals at the World Curling Championships and has earned 5 gold medals, 4 silver medals, and a bronze medal in 21
Yeah, I don't know.
or 25
I mean, I don't know
national
the rotation or what
championships.
exactly it is, but it's both
25.
Yeah. He's 70 years old. And he curls out of the Hibbing Curling Club.
How old did you say it was?
Oh, and his lead is Jeff Paleo. And that's, I don't know the Paleos,
Oh,
but their rocks are.
Yep, they're here.
They're here, yeah.
Yep.
So there.
I know one of them, I believe.
All right, so there was a little bit of Paul.
Did you
Pustovar.
say he was 70?
19, yeah, that's what, yeah.
Oh yeah, 51.
right
Yeah,
in
he's
front of
probably
me.
he's
Lock it
almost
on.
71 then.
Yeah.
He looks in great shape. Great.
In the house.
This thing about turning 50, I can't read anymore. Like I need to have I have these glasses that are,
Those ones don't help.
well, yeah, they help, but I have to, like, they're
top of the
progressive,
house.
so I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got the cheaters about a year ago or so.
Oh, so
Did you look
first
up?
off, I've been calling her Megan. It's Morgan.
Ah.
Thank
And do we know the pronunciation of the last name?
Muise. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it might be Muise.
It could be.
Possible.
Let me just make sure. Maybe she has a daughter, a sister. Yeah, we're definitely having to not archive this one after that whole episode of.
Lionsgate.
All right. Yeah, so Morgan is born in Halifax. Have you ever been to Halifax? Nova Scotia?
Yeah, well, if you want to count the airport, yes. That's the only chance, only time.
Nice shot.
I've been there. It's fun.
I would like to go back and actually see what's going on there. But I was on a flight to Europe a long time ago, and that was a scheduled stop from Minneapolis. It was weird.
So she was born in 1985.
Okay.
She curls out of Calgary Curling Club. And she is the alternate on Marianne Arsenault's team.
Ah.
She's been in what's
It's
the
probably
big
pretty good.
what's the big curling thing in Canada? The Hearts.
Yeah, Tournament of Hearts.
Yeah, she has one of those things with the little. So she's done that in 2022 and 2006. And she's ranked 60th in the world.
Oh wow.
But I don't from a long time ago.
Oh well.
All right, so what do we have going on here?
Yeah. Roughly halfway through end number 4. And yellow will have the hammer. And right now they like 2.
They're sitting 2.
Yep. And it is their shot, so it looks like they're going to give a little cover, maybe bump their yellow a little bit, and have 3 for the time being at least.
Line's tight.
Yeah, it is. Tight line is what she's calling on, and she's right.
Scott does not have time to tap his broom.
No, he can't get it. So this is definitely light. It's just going to kind of act as a high guard, but leaves their yellow one somewhat open.
Oh, we have a chat.
We have a chat. That's all I was asking for,
It's gonna be
Chris.
like, all right, here we go. Oh, look at all this. Steve Manfred.
Okay.
How crowded is the spectator area tonight?
Well, we can't see downstairs, so
It's not crowded.
yeah, upstairs is not very crowded. The window, the wall, and the windows is
It's not crowded.
It's not crowded.
That's the simple answer. Not crowded.
Downstairs?
Everybody that's curling, like we don't have this. All the teams are curling at the same time, so everybody goes on the ice and everybody comes off. So during this, it's pretty open. Oh, he's going to come down tomorrow. Well, he should stop by.
Who?
Steve Manfred.
Yeah. Well, there are 64 people on the ice right now.
And then Mark Gustafson said it's Muise.
Oh, thank you, Mark.
He asked, and then Steve, this isn't like the technical information. Like is the parking lot full? It is full, but it was not full when I got here at 5:30.
There were 2 spots when I got here at 6:25.
Yeah, but it's full. It's full now.
I'm sure it's full. Yeah.
And we're out of beer.
And we're out of
bourbon. So if you come, bring that.
Yeah. We could use a drink over here.
Thanks for the interaction.
Where is it? Back 8.
And thanks for listening, you guys. Anyway, Yellow's coming down here.
Yeah, I
Looks
apologize
heavy.
for all the crappy audio stuff. That's what but that's all right. Yellow throws it right through.
Yeah. So Yellow still lies 2.
Yeah, same thing.
Lies 2. I have golf in my mind or something, but they're probably going to come down and bump it, sit on top of it. That's the plan anyway. Shot Rock is in the
Sweepers are right on it.
yeah. Shot Rock is just full 8 foot.
We're not really out of beer. In fact, there's free beer.
Another light shot. A lot of curl in this ice too.
But you can always have people give you beer. That's always good.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's cash bar, so
Oh, is it cash bar?
it's free
Got
cash.
the second out of
Oh,
there.
I thought it was free, but I guess not.
It's a free cash bar.
No. It's probably not free.
I don't know.
Bring your cash.
Or just go behind the bar when no one's looking.
Oh, no, don't do that.
No?
No.
Okay.
That's terrible. We shouldn't be doing that.
You're right.
So Scott throws
They should have been
a
sweet.
draw.
I shouldn't be saying that, but yeah, they were a little late there. And listen, maybe that's what she kind of. Actually, that turned out pretty well.
Did it?
Yeah, because there's still.
Can't they just hit this one out and roll under?
The thing is.
Well, I guess you can't because it's pretty narrow.
But they have They can. They certainly can. But the Yellow has Shot Rock. I mean, they have Shot Rock. They have the hammer.
Yeah, but if that one's over there, then they have to draw down to the 4 foot.
Yeah, it depends on where this. If he successfully makes a shot.
Oh, he's going to do it. Come on.
You know what? You're right. I'll give him a 94% chance. This ice is a little swingy. Anyway.
Yeah, but this is Paul Pustovar. He's got 25 various medals. Just read about
At least.
Yeah.
I know.
They take out that yellow one on the 4 foot.
Okay.
I'm not sure what he wants.
And he's got a corn broom.
Yep, so he's going to hit and try to roll underneath the yellow that would then act as a guard on the top of the 12. And here comes the shot.
All right. Well, they're not sweeping it. Oh, no, they're on it. It's got to come over. It's going to roll under.
Yeah, and it might interfere with their own red, but that's a hit and stick.
Yep.
All right, not bad.
Oh.
However, that is wide open for Yellow if they want to take it out at this point. And again,
so
Yellow has hammer. Go ahead.
They just did one of these at 4 seasons. How did they get another one going so quickly? Regan is a ball of energy. That's how they got another one going.
No, with that weight,
And at St. Paul, we used to do the cash spiel this weekend, and the organizers of the cash spiel decided they didn't want to do it, so there was an opportunity. So when there's an opportunity, we can get in there.
Yep.
This is smaller than the one in
No,
Blaine.
it's probably a little wide even.
I think the one in Blaine might have had more teams. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But this just has 16 teams.
What was the event?
The Lupus Spiel.
In Blaine?
Yeah.
Oh, I
They
gotcha.
do this like every
That's the main
6 to 12 months.
Gotcha.
Well, there wasn't much room between either one to get a roll. I didn't want to roll this way because we would have jammed on that one in the back.
All right, so looks like yellow is ready for the first shot from their skip
Yeah.
with Scott Clausen holding the broom.
Hers will go straight. She throws lots of turns on the rock.
She wants a hit or a little bit of a roll.
Yeah, it's going to.
She probably wants to roll under her own.
No roll.
And perfect. You can't do it much better than that, can you, Chris?
Yeah, although it's funny, she said no roll.
Thank you.
Oh, that's interesting. So maybe she wanted to stick around because now it's an open double.
amount.
Perhaps. Yeah.
If we did that, then they
Yeah, that's probably the case. And that's probably why I'm not.
Because we could hit there and knock that one out.
That's why we have two of
Three
us.
in here.
And I'm not a celebrity skip.
You know, if the both of us, like, if we each listen to one little bit of it, then we can say something of value, and then, you know, we only have to do that half the time,
I
Right.
think we can
Yeah.
hold it.
Only half
or
the time.
even less.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more. Okay, yeah, you can get right back here.
So they're not going to play the double, it appears, though. So the double is there, but all that would really do is have them sitting one.
And
It doesn't do a lot, so it looks like they're going to try to draw into the button here.
away from center line.
Straight draw, yes.
do you want it fully buried or half buried?
Well,
Yeah.
just get it in the
I like
board,
that extra piece of information. Do you want it half buried or fully buried? I'm just like, I just want to get it down there. That's how I call it.
Maybe it lands in the house?
Yeah, I don't have that kind of like control. Like,
That you're gonna make like good one. You're
but I guess it's good to visualize what you want. World peace.
There you go. But they're playing 6 feet of curl here.
Whoa, whoa!
That
Lots
seemed
of
pretty
weight.
heavy to me.
And so does the third. He agrees with you. It is.
It is coming over though.
Yep. We'll see. It might be in the back of the
might slow down as it's
back of
coming
the
over.
8. Maybe not even. Yeah. All right. Well, a little heavy right now.
Second shot though. Oh no, they already have a second shot up above. So.
Just cut that draw off.
Yellow has decisions. Last shot coming up. They're
Yeah.
sitting 1.
Either that or try to get
Red
here.
is sitting 2 and 3.
Did you notice that Eve Muirhead put her gold medal on the auction?
Did not.
Yeah, it's
I like
over there.
this.
You can bid on it.
I like
No
this a
way.
lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you got it.
Well, I'm going to get a picture of it.
Yeah.
Right?
I think the bidding's up to like, I don't know, $600.
The real thing? You're so joking.
Toss another one
God.
in.
Would you stop?
I'm sure she brought it.
He's taking advantage of this newbie stuff
Error
here.
on the side of being light, I think.
Chris, why don't you go get me a beer? I'm kidding.
I didn't bring any cash. I can't afford it.
No, but it's. Yeah.
I would assume that Eve brought her gold medal, but I have not seen it.
I would assume she didn't bring it.
She did. Well, let's make a bet. How much do you want to bet that she brought her?
With
Tell
her
you what.
On this trip, anyway, so it's in this country.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I bet
say
it's with her
I say it's not. So
on this trip. Like no. Okay.
a beer.
No. How about do something like, if she brought it, and I'm right,
Okay.
tomorrow's broadcast, you have to wear a swimsuit.
Can I wear it under my other garments?
No.
Then how about if I'm right?
But how about a beer? They're free.
Yeah. Let's go beer. Yellow came up short, and it looks like they just are going to settle for 1 here.
It's not good enough.
It is not.
It's not good
That
enough.
is not what they wanted in a 6-end game, and that was the 4th end, and they are down 1 going into the 5th. But good chance they'll have the hammer coming home, but they're going to have to get 2 at least if that's the case.
Good end. Hey, keep it up.
It has been pretty entertaining curling when I've had a chance to watch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, right.
See if we ever then you can just say,
I like that, right.
Oh, so they have these redos things. They're doing a mulligan.
Hardest possible kick. Hang on, what? What do you mean?
the rock. I'm like, if I add, it's gonna go through the rings.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is good.
What
This
do you
is a
got?
good. How about the loser has to donate to the event?
Oh, okay. Sure.
All right, $1,000.
Doll hairs?
Doll hairs. I like that. That's a good event. All right, the loser has to donate.
$10.
What would be a reasonable amount?
10?
You can't cure lupus with $10. We're trying to cure lupus in 7 years. $10 is just not going to cut it. Let's do 20.
Nice one.
Oh, that is good stuff right there.
All right, $20.
Yeah, I'm in.
And now, let's define what the hardware is we're talking about. Like, what of Eve Muirhead's are we talking about? Like, what does she have to have for us to? Like, what hardware are we talking?
Line is okay. By the way.
A gold medal for
Oh, okay.
Lupus.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure we knew what we were talking about. $20 if she has her gold
Yep,
medal
bring it
with
in.
her.
Right.
All right. I would be shocked if she doesn't have it.
I'm pretty sure she's not traveling around the world with that thing.
Good shot.
I wouldn't be.
So, do you remember when Schuster won it?
Yeah.
Do you ever see
One of the
any
few
of that
that are on
team
the
taking
center
pictures
Yeah.
of people with like the gold medal?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like almost every celebrity kind of
Sure.
event they go to.
Sure.
It's a picture with the
Sure.
gold medal.
Do they still do that?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I don't know for sure, but
Sure.
And let me ask you this: what state are we in?
we are in the great state of Minnesota.
Where does Schuster reside?
Yeah, we have a wild one.
Mine's really good. Yeah,
Well, I think he lives in Duluth.
14-5.
Well, yeah, it's Minnesota, but
I-
where does
does that
Eve-
count as
Where does
the-
It does it count?
Does that count as Minnesota?
You know what?
I mean, that's
We're
kind of
gonna
its
have
own
to-
special territory.
We're gonna have to talk about
Same.
geography here a bit.
All right, so Steve said something that I'm afraid that I don't understand, and I might be like walking into some sort of
Sargbenek?
word trap.
Yeah, I bet.
But he says, what about her MBE and OBE?
No idea. Don't even want to think about it.
Masters of Business
Education.
Executives?
Education. You know, it's
Hurry all the
MBA.
way up.
Oh,
Hurry.
members of. Yeah, I think any of
Whoa,
those
whoa.
should count. She's a
You know what?
princess or something.
Bet was already made. Gold Olympic medal.
All right.
Beauty, nice weight.
Oh, Schuster lives in Superior, Wisconsin.
Superior, he lives there, but I think he's considered a Minnesotan.
See, now, why is it taking 2 hours for us to get to the good stuff?
I don't know. Because of
It could-
technical difficulties.
Yeah. All right, what's going on in this game?
Well, we're in the fifth end, second to last end, and yellow is down one. Red with the hammer, that would be Team Pustovar. And right now,
Top one.
we've got a few rocks in the 4-foot. And after that shot, we still have three. Red is sitting 2 in the 4. They're right on top of each other. A lot of options here. Yep, he's just going to throw a guard on top of his 2 reds.
What?
Quick decision, I should say.
Oh,
He doesn't care
so
about
the
that.
member of the British Empire and the Order of the British Empire are step 1 and 2 to become a knight, or
Oh.
a dame,
Oh, she'd be a dame.
like Dame Angela Lance.
Barry.
Barry,
Who's
who
just
just died.
died, yeah.
Yeah. You ever see that musical, the Sweeney Todd?
No.
No, Stephen Sondheim wrote her a role in that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she made meat pies out of the murder victims of Sweeney Todd.
Oh, did she really?
Very dark, but
Whoa, whoa. Just over.
Where
Whoa.
do you know where that took
Whoa,
place?
Let it die.
Where did that musical? Where was the setting?
oh, it was
Okay, good way.
England
England?
somewhere. Yeah. Like Sweeney Todd was like.
Sure.
I'm not going to get into it.
No, that's
because
okay.
People
I
don't
just-
really want to know, but
the
I
term-
could attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. That's the song.
Right.
Yeah, gotcha.
I was just interested in the meat pie because like all sorts of cultures have their own meat pies and they're called different things.
Oh, yeah.
And-
What are they called around here?
Well, pasty.
Yep. How about in like Acadia, like French Canadian meat pie? What would that be called?
Boy, I don't know. You got it.
Torchère.
Thank you. Thank you. And a German meat
They
pie.
didn't actually do it, but our
Do you know
regular
that one?
got protected even though it started because it felt so nice.
Blumkasse.
You got it. Fleischkegler.
Fleischkegler.
Something like that. Yeah, I learned it from
It's not Fleischkegler.
Fleisch.
Flesh.
Yeah. Yep.
What is it?
Meat.
She threw 2 already. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Fleischkegler.
So there we go. Kegel, something like that.
All
So
right.
there-
Let's double our bet. If anybody in the curling club has a Fleischkegler with them,
I'll bet that they don't.
we both have to pay $20.
Okay, I'm in on that bet. Yeah. Let's start taking a poll.
Fleischkegler.
All right, here comes red. Still sitting two other yellows in the house. I'm guessing red is still
Hurry!
trying to
Sweep
guard
it.
up here a little bit.
Whoa!
This looks like a really good
Whoa,
shot.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice guard.
Whoa, whoa. Let it hit that
Oh,
one.
wow, did that come over? Oh, boy.
Okay, that's good.
That's still a good shot.
So do you think that when Pustovar just walked up and did a little sweep,
Uh-huh.
do you think that that made any difference?
That one, I would say probably not. I don't think he had enough time to affect it. But
He might have given some emotional support. Like when I'm in the house,
True.
I don't go up and then people tell me, why didn't you come up and help? And I'm like, because I wouldn't have helped. But they're like, it would have helped my emotion.
yeah, that's. I think, though, in this.
Line skid.
Well, it's different. They're not all professionals
Yeah.
here.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If we wanted a guard,
Yeah.
because they can come right.
This looks.
Well, yellow has 2 professionals.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
That was a beautiful shot. I don't know what happened.
sweeping error.
Yeah, I guess I would say that, but it looked like a beautiful shot. But unfortunately for Scott Clausen, it hit a guard.
If I had a guess, I would say that Scott knows how to curl on this ice. Just from watching him, he seems to have pretty good technique.
I think he's technique, absolutely, and
he doesn't look tuckered either. That's
Well-
what's amazing.
well, I'm not so sure he's sweeping very hard.
I'm curling with his son. He's on my Tuesday team this year.
Oh,
Sam Klein.
Yeah.
Excited
Oh, yeah.
about that. He's tall.
he's a really good curler.
Yeah, he's tall. I know that.
And he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
It's awesome. My niece went to high school with him.
Oh.
She was a year younger, maybe.
Oh. All right, we got a trivia question coming on.
There we go.
Trivia question.
Nice shot.
I'm ready for it.
Now they can't hit the button.
Karnak. I
Uh-oh.
would say it is a Cadillac Eldorado with a broken turn signal.
What was the question?
We'll find out here in a
It's like guarding
second.
your fork from both sides.
I like it.
So that's why we didn't care if it
Karnak.
actually even rolled a little more.
Oh, it
Here
looks a
comes-
little tight to me.
Well, he's got a lot of weight on it.
Yeah, it came out.
It looks
came out.
good. It looks good. He's coming down, Chris. Scott is coming down for a hit on the Reds.
Nice shot.
And he's going to hit
Beauty.
him, but what's going to happen?
Perfect.
Oh, good shot. He got rid of 2 Reds. Now, red is still shot rock, but yellow's in a much better position at this point
All right.
because of that.
This is an Eve Muirhead. I bet you the table behind us are a bunch of experts. They'll
Okay.
know the answer.
Okay.
Because when it ricocheted,
But I won't.
protected the button.
Oh, then there's no way I will.
Ideally, it wouldn't
But
run
it
double,
has
but-
nothing to do with the Cadillac Eldorado.
That's a shame.
Eve Muirhead's team set a record for the most points in an end in the Olympics. How many points and against who did she do it?
Wait, is
One end?
Yeah, I'll say 8 points
Oh,
versus
wait,
Team
it's
Schuster.
I missed it.
You know what?
Yeah.
I can't disagree
And
with
being
that.
able
Yeah,
to
look
throw
at
the
that.
voice.
Yeah, well,
Oh, it's here.
I didn't watch that game.
How
so
about this? How about
I would
7,
guess 5.
7 versus Italy?
I can't
I'm just-
imagine that there would be 5. I can't imagine
Yeah,
that the
nice
Olympics
way.
scoring more than. Well, didn't
We scored. Schuster scored
6.
5. Schuster scored 5 on that final hit
This
to
is
win the
just
gold medal.
lined up.
yeah. So
I'm thinking 7.
so if it's a record, then it's got to be more than that, right?
I would think so.
So you think 7?
Well, I'm thinking 6 minimum.
I don't
but
think
I'm
we get
going to go with 7.
You're going with 7.
And I'm just gonna throw
versus Italy.
I'm throwing up
You
Italy.
have no idea.
No idea.
No idea.
No idea.
You guys know the answer to that? Oh. Yeah, we've got a vault of knowledge behind it. Are you guys typing in the trivia?
That's what I was saying at dinner.
All right. So we have the
Even
answer.
if
We
we
think
end up
7
winning this one,
versus
we'll
the
probably
United
talk
States of
about
America.
it.
Okay,
You can't say America. My Canadian friends are like, we're all American.
I agree.
No,
I
it's
agree
going
with
to hit
that
it low and
100%.
probably
It's
bounce
weird.
out that way, and this one's still
Yeah.
going to be shot.
That's pretty interesting. That's a lot.
So when I feel like
Have you ever scored 7 on an end?
I feel like I can find a lot of
Right,
possible
right.
places
Good point.
that are good.
What do you like here?
I
Playing
don't
this?
know. I'd say probably not.
Are you
So,
It does.
gonna take a break?
For sure.
1 minute.
all right?
so like here's the basic concept. Let's say they just had to draw. They can't get to the button because it's
So correct. Well, we were so wrong, but the deets table behind us knows everything. But that's
I threw this line on
No, I'm
that
fine.
shot in the first end with like, I was trying to throw hack, but I threw more. It kind of ran pretty nice. I like it. Exactly. Yeah, I
so
think we've got a few
Scott
options here.
refused the mic,
that we can
but it would be
work.
good to hear what he's saying right now.
Yeah. Yeah, control weight. Okay.
Big shot.
Control weight through the hole, just nose the red one that's shot and sit right there.
Perfect. Let's get it done.
Just a heavy board weight. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Oh, it's curling. It's going to tap. It's going to, nope. Oh, just gets by the first one. Well, it hits the higher one.
That works.
It's not the worst. Reduces it by 1.
It's a good
Dex
shot.
used to always say, like, if they're sitting 4, make them sit 3. So they were sitting 2.
Yep.
Now make them sit 1.
And they've got 4 nestled within the 8-foot and 4-foot compared to the Reds 1, which is shot rock.
Tomorrow's game, the next draw is 11 a.m. Although, strangely, I asked Regan beforehand, I was like, oh, are the Pipers going on at 7? And she was like, well, I never like to tell a specific time. And I was like, what? Why not?
Do we not want people to see
And then
the
she said,
bagpipes?
if you want them to go on at a specific time, you just tell me. And I'm like, no, I just wanted to know.
Yeah, wouldn't it be like 10:45 then?
Yeah, let's do it at
Nah, we'll just
5:30.
hammer it at 7.
I was here.
But tomorrow they're going to do the same thing.
Any kind of weight it'll go.
I wonder why they don't have the Jim Dexter Memorial lights on.
I asked Debbie.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's gonna. I think she's gonna light them up later tonight or tomorrow night. She's not sure which.
Oh.
Because she wants to something about spotlights versus that light versus with disco tomorrow, or so it's gonna be lit up here. I think later tonight.
Wow.
What do you got?
Well, so
Oh wow, you
Paul
right.
just tapped that one over. He's still sitting shot rock.
Yeah. Yep. Looks like they're gonna have to come down and
Yeah.
promote their yellow into it maybe.
Go by past our yellow and get that.
To hit
Could
the
they
six?
double those out though?
Yeah.
The Reds?
Yeah.
Boy.
I mean, I know I could.
I think that
Yeah,
they
they
could,
it's
but
there.
I'm not sure
It's
that-
very it's there, but it's very tight.
It's hard though because like from this angle, like the yellow's
Throw
kind of
that
in the way.
Kind of firm.
Like you got to be careful.
Well, but they would have to hit that top
wait, you
red
just
on
need a
the
quarter of a
outside
rock?
about an inch, and that could
Yeah,
work.
we just want a little bit of the.
But they're not going to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Probably
it's. I'm not sure the
if
weight
you've
is
actually
there
doing a
to get.
takeout.
Yeah.
that
And they don't
rotor.
have hammer either, so.
So you'll be closer to the stone because it's gonna curl.
Good
Oh, but I guess if they doubled that out, it would be
Right.
hard for them to score.
It would be, but that is a very
risk.
tough shot. And if they bust on a guard,
Yeah.
they're going to give up 3 most likely.
Peel
Oh,
or
for sure,
firm
too.
or something.
Peel.
Is that what she called?
Yeah, she said peel or firm or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're playing their yellow into that red is what they're doing.
Oh.
Into the shot rock. So she's throwing a heavy weight. She doesn't want this to curl a millimeter. She'll want that yellow to come down and stick, obviously. And if she makes that, that's a really good shot. Red would have to, well, let's just see what happens here.
Yep. Yep.
It's close.
Hey!
It's close.
Oh.
It's close. It's close. I think, oh boy.
Oh.
She just missed it.
Yeah.
She needed about another
She was, she was just a little bit.
narrow.
Yeah.
Just slightly.
sorry.
Half inch tops.
That
So-
seems like that's as risky as a shot as the double.
I agree.
Yeah.
But maybe it's like,
Although
Did I throw it soft?
that shot had
Like,
more
soft
potential to
rotation?
just kind of help.
yeah, and maybe that was a more dangerous rock to be sitting there because Red could have come down and hit that one
Yeah, just I
and rolled over. Like maybe it makes it, that was a rock that was hard.
What?
You know, like it would have, leaving that yellow there was like a dangerous rock for Red to use.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe, I don't know.
possibly. I mean, yeah. The bottom line is right now. Do we have the final? Is this the final rock or 2 more? Yeah.
No, this is the hammer. L hammer.
This is hammer. Okay, so Red's sitting 1. They're going for 2. He's basically got to draw 2. He just has to get full forward. It should be good for 2.
Oh,
They're not sweeping. They're thinking it's heavy. It appears.
Yeah.
that's
should be.
hilarious.
We'll see though. It looks decent. It's gonna be close.
I'm pretty sure that Kevin Martin will not be using my audio setup to do his podcast, though, because
Why not?
I'm sure he's got a much better. So
Well, they threw it a little deep, so Red's
Yep.
gonna end up with 1, and now that
some of
means
them have a
coming
where you
home,
can't use that
final
last
end.
one, and I don't know
yeah,
what-
Red's up by 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, and yellow is the hammer, so it's kind of how you sometimes you like to see them. I'm gonna give a quick recap of the other games here. I'm not gonna get into the names necessarily, but sheet 1 we've got a 5-1 yellow.
Gates versus Westberg.
Okay. Okay.
Pete Westberg.
2 is similar. It's 6-2.
Farbelow versus Tyre.
And who's got the
Farbelow's
6?
in red,
Okay.
so he's down.
Sheet 3's over, and we missed that.
Yeah.
Somebody won.
Yeah.
Somebody conceded, I imagine.
I would guess that Trevor beat Tim Solon, but I don't know because Trevor's shorter, and the shorter person usually wins.
Oh, and sheet 7 is also over.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you
let's-
skipped sheet 4.
Yep, and 5 and 6. So yeah, but sheet 4,
Muirhead versus Burr.
yeah, 6-4 right
Yeah, that was interesting because early on it was they didn't hang a score, so it looked like Regan was up 3-0, and I was like, wow, that's great. But then Eve came back, scored 3, and looks
4.
like
4-0, and then they
oh
scored
4, yeah, 4-0,
yeah.
yeah, scored 4.
And now they took the lead at 6, so
yeah, stole 2.
Keep going.
and they are still in the
You can.
5th.
Okay, I got it.
And
You
then
know
our
what?
sheet, but then sheet 6 is Kevin Martin versus Pete Stolt.
Okay,
Kevin
nice
Martin
way.
is in the red rocks, and he's up 3-2.
And this looks to be
And
a
it looks
really
like he has the hammer.
and a tight end here coming up.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
A lot of rocks. in
Yellow's
the-
got 2 lined up right on the center line, like one just at the top of the button.
very hard to get at.
Yeah, Pete's going to guard the heck out of that. I like how he has white shoes. I think that's real classy, and it kind of matches his gloves.
I didn't know Adidas made. I should probably. I'm sure every major company maybe makes curling shoes.
I bet
now.
you that he got some Adidas
Oh,
and
okay.
had them.
Specially
Yeah.
made.
They're German, you know.
That's good.
You know that?
No,
You're a German guy, aren't you?
no, I'm not.
Well, you knew Kegelfusser.
Yeah, but I'm not German.
Oh. Yeah, Adidas.
Kegelfuscher. Adidas. What did
Adidas, yeah, that's German. And then a pair of brothers formed the that company. And then They got in a fight, and then Puma, the one brother
Oh,
left and made another one, Puma.
You know what? I did hear that.
Yeah, so sheet 7 is over. That was Benton versus Larway. I don't know what result happened there. And then sheet 8 is Hackner versus Maureen Stone. Al Hackner is throwing the red stones, and he's up 6-4.
Yeah. And it looks like this is he does not have hammer, so this is his last rock though. And I will.
And he's trying to knock the yellow out, and he gets it out.
And he did.
And he's sitting 4.
5.
5. Oh yeah, there's one hidden over there.
I think so.
Yeah.
With 1 shot to go.
He's got that the moose. I like those moose jerseys.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen a moose?
I have. I've seen many moose.
Meese?
Mooses?
Mooses?
Geese? I guess I have not seen one. I don't think I've seen one in Minnesota, but fortunately I was in Alaska some years ago and I saw many.
I saw one. I was camping with some curling friends. We went
Good
on a
try.
hike up, like, North Shore somewhere. Like, I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was cool because it was in the morning. You heard it come rushing out of the woods and jumped in the lake, and it was pretty exciting.
Was it a male?
It was a mama moose.
Okay.
And, well, I think.
A cow?
It was a cow and a baby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I went on a road trip from Boston to Maine to the like Nova Scotia, and I took a ferry up to Newfoundland. And on the ferry, we drove a car. On the ferry, they gave us a whole spiel about moose. Like, you're going to see moose. This is what you need to do when you see a moose when you get off the ferry. You know, like.
Which is what I was going to ask you when you saw the mom with the baby. Was there any
Drama?
or potential? Did you feel like, oh my gosh, what do I need to do now?
know.
How far away were you?
It was pretty far away. Like, it was like to the other side of the arena, and it
100
was
yards.
down a hill. We were at a campsite, and they went into the lake and started swimming.
Oh, cool.
So.
Very cool. But are you saying they were in Lake Superior or just one of the lakes up near the North Shore?
It wasn't Superior. It was like a tiny little lake.
Right,
We
okay.
hiked in. It
Wait,
was
Lee,
what's the hiking trail that goes up along the Superiors and the Superior National Hiking Trail?
Are you talking about the
There's a big grand hiking trail that
Great
goes
shot.
like along
Yeah.
the Superior like
Very
it
perfect.
escapes me. Yeah.
we went on a part of that.
Cool.
Right here again.
The gunflint
Beautiful shot.
or not the gunflint? Not the gunflint. You're talking about a
I think the
walking trail?
Gunflint is part of it. It's the Superior hiking trail. Yeah.
Okay.
Peanut Gallery fills in the gaps. We don't know. So
Appears that Hackner won on 8, by the way.
Hurry, bring it in. All the way. Okay, I'll get it. I can push it.
So on this one, if you're down by 2, and this is the last end, you have the hammer, right?
Yeah.
Yellow.
Not play
Yep.
takeout?
Yeah. Seems like you got to get I guess
gotta
she's
get
gonna
2.
try to play underneath. Just like you got to get stuff to play under, I would think.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what they
Yeah.
want. They need some guards on top. Otherwise, getting the 2 is very hard. This looks like it's going to crash.
It just seems like it's really open. Is what I.
Well, they're only four rocks into it. But yeah, it is open. And that was not a.
That's not bad.
No. But
and by the way, at the end of this, we send out a survey to everybody that's been watching, and they rate each commentator on their knowledge of the game, about how well we commentated on the game. Like, do we know the mechanics? Do we pay attention?
Come in here, fine.
Scale of 1 to 10.
lingo.
Yeah, do we know the proper lingo? And then that's what our pay is based on.
So yeah, if we don't get an 8 or higher, we actually owe them money. So
Yep. Well, we have to get the Fleischer Flugler.
yeah, we got to do that too. We got to find out about that gold medal. don't we?
Hurry, hurry, hurry!
We already know the answer to that.
Yeah, you owe 20 to Lupus.
I don't think so.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Light.
Oh, see now, in this case, I bet his sweeping did make a difference.
Okay.
Sometimes I think it's just as much for the skip to just kind of
Like chasing
Yeah.
it?
like get out there.
Pay attention. Yeah.
Well, and like, hey, I shouldn't be coming out here. Maybe.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe not.
All right, we're going to try this one again.
Yeah. And here comes Scott Clausen, your GM.
Well, if he does get this one, then it's
Yeah.
like, you've got two that are kind of like buried.
Well,
That's good.
Yeah!
It'd be hard to stick this one, but he might. Oh, it's a good shot. It's
Great
coming
shot.
up. Yeah, he did it. He did it. He stuck and
Beautiful.
rolled an inch or two. It's a very good shot.
Yeah, so now they're sitting two.
Yeah, they're sitting 2, and they only have 3 rocks left, and red has 4. And red has yellow has the hammer. So that's right now they're on pace for the 2.
Yeah,
right
for
now.
the tie.
Good job.
And then they go to arm wrestling.
I thought it was leg wrestling. Did they change it to arm?
Oh, yeah. What happened now? Okay, this is a good. Now, say that Eve brought her bronze medal instead of her gold medal.
Sweep!
Yeah. Does she even have a gold medal?
Hurry! Sweep!
Would that count as hardware? I think that would count, because originally we were talking about hardware.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You know, here's the thing. It's got to be gold.
My brother, when I was a kid, my parents were divorced, and I lived in northern Minnesota with my mom.
Where in northern Minnesota?
Well, where this story happened, I lived in Red Lake Falls.
Okay.
You know where that is?
No. I know Red Lake.
It's kind of it's like by Red Lake. It's kind of by Thief River Falls.
Okay. So west
They're
of the
sitting
lakes a
3
little bit.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Here's right on it.
And my brother and I used to. My
Do you like
parents, we
coming
had
in or do
every
you
other
like
weekend.
cars?
I'd have to go to my dad's. I not have to. I get to.
Sure, sure.
But we would ride a bus from Red Lake Falls to Robbinsdale, and there was always like crazy people on the bus. Like, but one time, this is a terrible story. Not terrible, but my brother found a Special Olympics like gold medal.
Okay.
And he still has it. And I think it has the person's name engraved or something like.
So he could have looked into it.
No,
to
it
give
seems
it
like
back?
there's some reason you could find what that was.
Right, and he didn't look into it to give it back. Oh, well,
I don't know. It can't possibly be.
Close.
But it was like a
Yeah.
real medal.
Whoa.
You just made this
Whoa.
public knowledge.
Yeah. What's my brother? Nobody knows my brother's name.
Okay.
Why did? Was it real gold? Did he get it tested?
No, none of those things are real gold.
Oh, they're just plated.
I don't know.
I thought they were gold.
The size of those gold medals, they probably that
Pretty
would
much
be
so.
like probably like $50,000 worth of gold.
Hey, they won the medal in the Olympics.
Yeah, in bobsledding,
Every-
2-person.
Every 4 years. You think they don't have the budget for that?
No, they don't. Well,
The
China
IOC?
does. China just keeps on printing their money.
What about Saudi?
Nobody
Arabia?
else does.
Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia doesn't even have money.
One from your hack to
They have
stick
oil.
on.
Yeah, they just do it in oil.
Very nice throw.
Heavy take.
Yeah, oh, I'll buy that. Here's a pint of oil.
Let's get back to this
Yeah.
all important 6th end here.
Yep. So 2 rocks apiece. It skips stones. Yellow is sitting 3 right now. Kind of split house.
It appears are they throwing a double here? I'm guessing. The 2 yellow stones are about 6 inches apart.
Hurry!
It's coming down for a double here.
Some
And-
people think a triple.
Oh, maybe a triple. You're right. It was close to a triple, but it was only a single.
Well, it was, if you cut your own rock, a double.
That's true.
All right.
Good effort.
Yeah.
Oh, so Scott wants it right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wants them to have to hit it wide open and roll.
Oh, no, it's fine. I just think we go there. That's all. Because then if we end up hitting and rolling, if he hits and rolls behind here, if we put it in the middle, it just gives him an easy hit and roll either way. Behind.
Uh-huh.
Up there, it's a double. That's the.
Yeah. They're debating
How
leaving it
about
open
right
ice.
Oh,
And I like that shot
See,
right there.
that.
I like
Steve.
that.
So wait a minute. Is Steve the guy that's coming down here
I like
tomorrow?
maybe
Because he
turning
should
here.
come down. He
Right
should take
there.
a turn on the mic. He knows everything. So he says here that they start with bronze medals,
Okay.
and then they plate them.
Ah.
One
Top
third of them.
12 center line.
Okay.
1/3 of them get double bronze.
No. So tell me this now. Why would they? So all the medals are bronze, but then 1/3 of them they plate with gold,
And silver.
and then 1/3 of them they plate with silver.
And the other third they don't do anything to
Yeah. Why do you think they do that?
because copper is cheaper.
What do you think for speed here, Alice?
Why else?
Bronze.
I mean,
copper's not cheaper than
sorry,
bronze.
Sorry, bronze is
14,
cheaper.
No, but why do they do
15?
1/3 gold and 1/3 silver? Like, why do they do that? Why do they split them up like that? Okay, I'll give you the answer. Because every event in the Olympics has
Has
a gold medalist,
Yep.
a silver medalist, and a bronze medalist.
I wasn't going to answer that because the question was
Top
ridiculous.
12.
All right. Oh, it looks like Scott's comment.
Is that last rock for yellow?
Set.
Nope.
They still got- okay.
Sit.
Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Too much. I don't think it's no. So yellow threw it deep, and they're still sitting 2, but they needed that to sit 3. Most likely, we'll see what happens.
No, because we could lose. We play there. Just
We
hit
could
and roll in. She'll have to hit and stick to win or tie.
Yep.
We're up 2.
Yeah, and then he gets the hammer going back.
Yeah. So it looks like Pustovar is just he's gonna hit the top yellow
About 50 seconds.
and
Hit and roll to the
and just
center line.
basically essentially he wants to make that, and then probably he's gonna give up an easy
Hit it
2.
and roll to the center.
Do they do draws to the button for ties?
You know, I'm
'Cause
not
that's
sure.
what's going on here. So it looked like Pete threw it in. It looked like it was out like maybe 6 feet,
Yeah,
Four-
then
4
you're
or
right.
5 feet?
That must be what they're
4
doing.
feet maybe.
Yeah, Kevin Martin is going to try to draw the button for the
See
win
what
here.
Kevin can do.
And here's
Too much going on.
And the last shot on its way on sheet 5 here by Pustovar. Oh boy, he's got he makes the hit and he rolls, but will it roll too much? Yes, it will. So that's gone. Yellow
So
sits
the reason
1,
I said that is we're ahead by 2.
and yellow has the last
That
shot.
one's not in the house.
They cannot get 3 though.
Yeah,
So
and it's a skip straw, which is why I
wide
said
open
50-50.
draw for the tie here.
Wow, Pete stole.
Did he win it?
Beat Kevin Martin by a draw to the button.
Nice.
That's something that I brag about for a while.
Forever.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, so on our game,
Yeah.
Morgan
If it's tied.
needs to draw just into the basically into the house.
Yeah. Just hit the house and pretty much that's your 2, and then they'll be draw for the button as well. And here it comes.
There's a very tentative sweep.
I almost used the
Take a
word
look.
tentative
Careful,
because I
12.
don't want it to go deep. It appears that it's going to be
I'd sweep it.
it's a fine shot.
I don't think you can hurt it.
It's fine. Yeah.
Get it in there. It's got to get in there.
Plenty of room.
It's checking up. It's checking up. It's not going to get.
It's
oh,
going backwards.
It got there.
It's going backwards.
I'm not sure.
All right, so
All
it's a
right,
tie
so
game.
now they're tied up.
Tie game.
So a little draw to the button action.
Draw to the button is what she said.
Okay.
I asked that question before we started.
Cool.
Todd said.
So now, if I
like
were,
it.
I would have Scott draw to the button. He knows the ice.
I cannot disagree with you here, except that it is a celebrity skip, and
yeah.
my guess is she's going to throw the rock.
Draw the button.
See, they're talking about
Yeah,
it.
they
Skip,
might
draw
play
the
a full
button,
end.
And then you have sweepers.
Yeah, you have sweepers.
Nope, they're drawing to the button.
You do. I think you do.
I think they were determining
What do you do?
whether or not they could have sweepers.
The other end and down. Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah.
One rock apiece to determine
Like an inch more.
the victor. Scott looks like he's having a good time down there, Chris. What do you think?
When I throw.
I think he's enjoying it, yeah.
Is there a tape measure around any? There we go.
They're not going to need a tape measure.
No, you can't
That
run
was
these.
nice.
Well, that's
Right?
the
It's going to
official-
be right to the button.
I did ask.
Yeah, but then the other person has to throw.
Yeah, and it won't be in the button.
Here we go. Here comes the first draw. Team Muise and Megan, right?
Morgan.
It was Megan. It's Morgan. Sorry. Thank you. This looks to be light to me.
Yep.
And if she's trying to draw the button, she's not even going to, she barely is making it over the hog line here. That does not bode well. I think, Chris,
Sorry, guys.
I'll play this out turn also.
Scott may have been the
Out
guy to throw that, but that's okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
I was just saying he's the manager here.
Yeah, and I think he had the best weight of the team thus far tonight.
Do you like the draw to the button as a tiebreaker?
I do.
Why is that?
Because I think if it's tied, I don't
So we wanna get
particularly.
close to
I think it's a little
80
more
will get
dramatic.
there.
What?
I think that.
75
It's
I
like the shootout
80
or
will
whatever.
get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I think a team having the hammer in an extra end is a little bit too much of an advantage. They played to the
Yeah, but
tie.
don't they deserve it?
Maybe, yes.
Like in this
Yes.
case, if Pustovar is down by or up by 2 and he gives up 2, but he gets the hammer, like I think that's like being up by 2 and then losing that is
Sure, but
Not enough though, just clean.
let me just say I like this way in the interest of time.
yeah. No, that's a good and I like it when I'm curling. I like it because
Right.
I don't
Keep
take it
going.
that.
And here it is, by the way. Game is over. This shot's full 8 foot, and that's a win for Team Pustovar.
Good feeling.
All right, so I wonder if we can figure out who we're going to be.
Good sweep.
So we're going to do the loser in the Hackers. So we're going to do Maureen Stolt, and I don't know who lost on sheet 7 tomorrow morning at 11.
All right.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be heavy. I told him, see, 380. I knew.
Anybody
So-
else chime in?
There you go.
We could talk a little bit about what's going on with sheet 4
That's good.
with Burr versus the gold medalist
Oh,
Muirhead.
that was like a long.
And that's the only. Oh yeah, there's 2 more games. So that is one of the. And that's only on N5, is it
I'm
not?
sure they have some.
Oh yeah, they're way behind. But they've got a plethora of rocks in play.
Pardon?
Oh,
It's so weird. Curls so hard.
Yes.
thank you.
It looks like 11.
They haven't switched the video on our. They've turned it off over there. So let me just.
Play the draw.
First time I played here.
Back, but he didn't
Where,
get the one
what's
on
your
the
home club?
For now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I
I'll
think that's
start
where I
from
was the last time I was here.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, good game.
Another game thing.
I don't know.
We'll decide how you want us to play, I guess. Tomorrow by tomorrow.
Well, I know who's playing lead.
Yeah.
All right, so we switched it so you can see the end of the Burr Muirhead.
It appears that Red. Well, we know Red has the hammer, and I think this is last shot. I think this is the hammer coming up.
Our limited technology does not have the overhead.
Oh my gosh. How many are yays and how many are boos?
Well, and I wish I could see what's going on exactly in their house.
Iron Rangers are going crazy.
We know yellow is up 2.
All right,
This is the final shot, and it's red shot. It's such a cluster down there. It's hard to see who's sitting what, because there's a lot of rocks around the 4 foot.
Oh, there goes the.
So
I'm guessing that, either red or yellow are shot rock.
yeah, you know what? That's a good guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all over it on the sweepers. They got to get past this yellow guard. It's not going to do it.
She looks like she's trying to do some sort of raise.
This might, but who knows?
Which makes me think that yellow was.
Yeah, that's over. Yellow's got one in there somewhere, so. Looks like yellow is victorious.
In the end?
In the end. Sheet 2 is all that's left. They're coming down, and it looks to be kind of a blowout, but they're playing the 6th end.
Well, on a 6-end game, I'd play all 6.
Yeah, exactly. 4-point lead for yellow. Red has the hammer. Actually, they don't even have the hammer, by the way. Yellow has the hammer, so it's likely going to be a yellow victory, but we don't know yet because red has 4 rocks around.
Oh, little handshakes going on.
Oh, that was it.
With 1 rock left.
Yep. It's all over, I think.
Well, no, we have sheet 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're playing a little slowly.
Thank you. All right. We got some transmitters returned. So we're going down to the 6th end. What happened on that? Did you see how it resolved? I think yellow scored 1, we're guessing.
I think so.
Oh, and they're talking about doing some the trick shots are hard to call from up here. Like they have these things they can do mulligans, like you got to play it again or you set it up.
I did not know that.
I'm gonna put us on mute and then I'm gonna give these guys some. Well, I'll wait till Pete's up.
But so why are they on 2? That was a tie? Another one? Another tie? It must have been.
I think they're just throwing the last rock.
Oh, just to see where?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure why.
Maybe he's practicing throwing to the. You got to practice that throw to the button. You never know with these tiebreakers. That might come in. I'm good at that.
I completely agree. I'm not sure if after the game is the time to start practicing.
Yeah, but yellow. You said yellow was up by 4, and they had the hammer. So Farbelow missed his shot.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, we don't have to play anymore.
Right.
But then they wanted to throw the last one down.
And now they're all still out there. I'm not sure what.
Yeah,
oh,
are they talking strategy?
Picture time, I think. There.
But what's happening on sheet 4?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are they trying to decide whether or not to shake or not?
That can't be it. They would have made a decision quickly. I did see the skip.
I'm sorry that the bonus coverage is a little bit not bonus.
Looks like we've got a skip sitting down. Is that Eve down there maybe? And then a couple of kids saying hi. They're out there.
Yeah. Should we go down there and ask her if she's got her gold medal?
Yeah. Well, I think we should wait for her to come up here. I don't think you need, unless you want to go down there.
You could turn on one of these mics and I could go down there and say.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to watch what Kevin Martin pours in his drink. Table.
Yes, it is.
The ice cubes have come out.
Where are the Cheeto Puffs?
No Cheeto Puffs.
No? All right.
Once again, I can't see because of my stupid progressive lenses. All right, so we're for the final end of sheet 4.
There, it looks like they're finally
ready. They cleared the score.
They're
so
ready to.
What's that all about?
I don't know. I think they. Maybe yellow scored 2 or 3 and they're conceded, but they're playing the end. I don't know.
Or maybe just they're practicing. If they're practicing, I say that we wrap it up. What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
All right, Steve.
Yeah, it doesn't appear that this is part of the real deal.
Oh, Steve. Okay, Steve doesn't think that she has the Olympic medal with her either. So, Steve, I think you should also be in the bet. So if I'm wrong, so I'll tell you what, if I am right, which she has it with her, I will pay $40, and Steve
Also pays
and
20.
KP has to, you guys both have to pay 20. Steve, are you in on that?
Sounds fair to me.
Of course she has it.
No. No. It's in a safe deposit box.
They're playing the end.
But why would they clear the score? So now it can't be part of the game.
Yeah. Then why would you? I don't know why you would do that. Honestly.
I say we call it a night.
Oh, Steve's already donated 30. All right. Well, he's
So,
not very confident.
You know
in
what,
this
Steve?
choice.
We'll get you $10 back if you're right.
What? All right. All right. So I think we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up. So good night, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, a little bit before 11 at the St. Paul Lupus Spiel, the 2022 Lupus Spiel at the St. Paul Curling Club in the Jim Dexter Memorial Arena.
That's it.
And maybe we'll see it lit up. Would
Thank
that
you.
be great?
I think we will.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks.